Especially if you've got the big Goron sword, because you've got no shield. And you can see her just hopping up through the ceiling in the background. Whoosh off she goes. Magic. Door. Damn it! Poo. It's fabulous is what it is. Got that done surprisingly quickly. I thought this was going to be a pain in my bum. It's fabulous. And hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we got through the Gerudo's Fortress and didn't get caught too many times. And in this episode, we're going to be finishing off the last couple things we're going to do here before moving through the desert. So first off, we're going to want to come up here and actually... I should summon Epona now. Because we're going to need her for this archery minigame. It's a combination of horse riding and archery. Which you can imagine will be very fun. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Good job, Epona. Yes, we're going to move on over to the lady. They're all ladies here. And talk to her about this. You're a fine horse. Well, thank you. I don't know where you stole it from, but wow. I kind of did steal it. Challenge about horseback archery. Once the horse starts galloping, shoot the targets with your arrows. Let's see how many points you can score. You get 20 arrows. So you can score 1,000 points. I'll give you something good. Do you want to try for 20 rupees? We got plenty of money. The odds are I might have to edit this because this is slightly painful. But the best way of getting points early is to not miss the pots. And I did that. I messed up the pots. Well, like I said, the odds are I'm going to have to edit. You also get 100 points for every single bullseye you get. So that's useful to know. But yes, I'm just trying to concentrate here because you've only got like one go around. But yeah, I'll probably just cut out all my failed attempts. So I'll see you in the future when I've actually done this successfully. Oh. I did it that time. First time's the charm, I guess. Well, second time. There we go. Easy enough. And that will get us a Pizza Hut, which is good, to say the least. We're nearly there to all the Pizza Huts. However, unfortunately for us, you can do this a second time for another reward. But unfortunately, you've got to get a higher score. Yep. So again, I'm going to speed up, edit, do whatever my future self wants to do here until I get it right. Might get it right first try. Hopefully I do, because this can be a massive pain. Like I said, try and just get the pots. Guess I still got a bit to go. Good God. I did it. Just about. Yes, it only took me most of my money to do that. And we got the biggest quiver. Can hold 50 arrows. Considering how late game you get this item, it's not the most useful thing in the world, but nevertheless, I guess it is helpful in a way. Better to have 50 arrows than 40. I guess it goes without saying. With that, that's all we can do here now. Done. Only slightly stressful. Good. I'd never like that. I always suck at that minigame. I'd say as a little tip, just in general, if you mess up the pots at the start, like you don't get all of them or you miss a lot and like waste loads of shots, you probably should just like use up all your arrows so you automatically restart. Because if you run out of arrows, you just restart. Hello. Yep, most of them just say that. But yeah, so if you do mess up too bad right at the beginning and don't get like about... Ideally you want to get all 7 pots and you want to at most miss like 1 or 2 shots so you've still got plenty left over. So if you do worse than that, you probably want to redo it by just wasting all your shots. The 2 trials. First trial is the River of Sand. After you cross it, follow the flags placed there. The second trial is the Phantom Guide. Those are that eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. You're going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you, go ahead. And she claps from behind the bars because bad camera angles. And off we go. Oh, hello. Into the desert. A haunted wasteland. If you chase a mirage, the desert will swallow you. One path is true. And this place is impossible to see in. If you stray too far from the main path, then you will be taken straight back to the start. So do not do that. Yeah, this is the River of Sand that they are referring to. What you want to do here is get out your long shot and have trouble aiming it because this game can be picky. But yeah, there you go. Come all the way over here. And now what you want to do is just I'm going to get out my Eye of Truth ready because you're going to be using it in a second. Oh yes, I forgot. Oh yeah, don't stand still too long because you'll slowly sink into the sand. I almost forgot to mention that. But yeah, there's an odd carpet merchant man in the middle of the desert, which you need hover boots to actually reach without falling into the sand. Welcome. I am selling stuff strange and rare from all over the world. Everybody... from all over the world to everybody. There you go. Today's special is a dangerous running object, terrifying. I won't tell you what it is until I see the money. No, he just sells weird stuff. Not useful in the slightest. Odd little man. Just figured I'd show it just because, you know, he's there. Yes, you just want to follow the flags. And you will eventually in the distance hopefully see where we're meant to be going. Ugh. This is basically just like this whole area is actually almost completely reused in Majora's Mask for the underwater segment. Little tidbit for you, they just recolor the weird sand overlay to be blue instead of like yellow, which is quite funny. Just as we come down here, you'll see a lovely little present for us. Devilishly hidden. And also just something of note. While it's not amazingly useful, if you light these 2 torches, you get a chest. I'm gonna smash these pots just because I can. Oh, there's a fairy. And some magic. Both appreciated. And here's just 50 rupees or something, I'm pretty sure. But you know, I actually have spare room in my wallet now, so I guess it's not that bad to pick up money. Even though the odds are I won't be using it again. Oh yes, this goes really weird to transition to the sand. Because you want to come up along here. And I think you can hear what we're supposed to do next. You just read this. One of the Eye of Truth shall be guided to the Spirit Temple by inviting ghosts. Yep. You've just got to follow the Poe as close as you can in this area, just because if you... This is mainly the area that's copied in Majora's Mask. It's kind of both areas. But the whole following something through was copied into Majora's Mask. But yeah, if you stray even slightly too far away from the path that the Poe sets you, then you'll get taken right back to the start. So you very much want to stick close. Not much to talk about, to be honest, on the fact this endless desert. I don't know how the Gerudo leader regularly moves over here, or why she even would. Or why they would build their fortress. I don't know, it's a bit weird. Such an extremely dangerous desert. So close to Hyrule as well. Like, the whole of Hyrule is really compacted in terms of all the different ecosystems and such that are there. Yes, as we're nearing our destination, as you'll see. As you'll see, these walls around this whole area protect from the sandstorms, so that's all good, although there are levers everywhere. Yeah, levers. Really weird name. We're just going to ignore them and make our way into the temple. Because that's what we came here to do. Oh, get out of the way. And, like, still don't dawdle on the sand, because I think it still, like, makes you sink, yep. I'm not sure what happens when you fully sink. I've never let it happen. And watch out for the most dangerous enemies in the game, pots that heal you. They will do that every single time you come in this temple. And it never hurts you, because they do less damage than they heal you for, so... Yep, you come over here. You can't go in here, because this is like something for a kid to fear. I'm just gonna kill these. I'm gonna bomb them into each other. And if we come over here, we will see we cannot push this no matter how hard we try. So we came all the way here for nothing, I guess. This is it. The world is doomed. We cannot get past here. If you want to travel to the future, you should return here with the power of silver from the past. If you want to proceed to the past, you should return here with the pure heart of a child. Ah, so I guess we've got to come back here as a kid. Thank you, strange snake statues. Wow. First time I've done that. And with that, it is clear what we must do. We must return here as a child. So we will do just that. I'm going to quickly cut ahead, and when we come back, we will be a kid again. But not a squid again. See you in a bit. And here we are yet again. However, I told a small little fib, because we are going to have to get some stuff done here as a kid, and then immediately go back to being an adult, and then go back to being a kid again. I know, confusing. And you'll see why right here. There is a lovely one of these soft soil patches. The very last one, in fact. The one I've been saving this last magic bean for this whole playthrough. It's fitting that it's in the temple we're going to have to be both a kid and an adult for, but if you wait here long enough with those bugs... I had to go get some bugs specifically at Kakariko Graveyard, because we haven't needed them in so long. Yeah, that's a good place to get them, at the entrance to Kakariko Graveyard, if you didn't realise. Yes, that's another Golden Skulltula. And with that, that might be everything we need to do as a kid. Oh yeah, watch out for those levers. They're as big as you now. But yes, with all that, that's all we're going to do here for being a kid at the moment. Oops. So, we're going to go back to being an adult again to collect the things we can, and then immediately go back to being a kid again. I know it's kind of confusing, but that's what we got to do. There you go, played the song right eventually. So yeah, see you in a bit. And once again back here, because now we can get all the items here we need to. And I think after that we'll end it off, because we have actually been going a decent amount of time, and I might as well start the episode on starting the Spirit Temple. I figured that would be fair. But yes, we're going to want to ride this magic bean all the way over here. And luckily, while it's still night, grab this epic dodge. Suck it. Go away. Look at him. He can't get me. Yep, there you go. Golden Skulltula. Yep, just in time. Which is annoying, because there is another Golden Skulltula to get. But you can always play some song, so it's not too bad. But yes, we're going to want to ride the magic bean once again, because there's one more collectible to get off this magic bean. It wasn't just all for one Skulltula, believe it or not. Just all the way. I think you've got to go all the way to the end of the magic bean's ride. Yep, up here. Oh, I missed it. Well, guess I'm cutting it. There we go, didn't mess it up this time. Great. There we go. And with that, our last piece of heart. Snazzy. Well, that's a relief. Finally got that done. That's one of the banes of my existence dealt with. However, there is still one more, which we're going to need to play the song for. Just to bring this tonight, because there is one more Golden Skulltula here we can get. We're going to need the hook shot as well. Gonna want to make your way over to this oasis area. And on one of the trees, there is a Golden Skulltula. Oh, Davis. Oh, no! Stop! Oh, okay. I guess that works. Yes, that's the... How many Skulltulas is that now? That's our glitched pause menu. No, that's 94. So we are dreadfully close to finishing this off. I mean, we're on the last temple. It's just a quick little tidbit I wanted to show. So if you stand here and play the Song of Storms, again, another really odd usage of Song of Storms, just randomly, it will fill up this oasis. And you'll get a makeshift fairy fountain. Which is kind of useful. If we didn't have already 2 fairies, but, you know, whatever. It's still cool. And now there's one last thing we're going to get in this episode before we end this off. And oh my god, this area is annoying to navigate. As you'll see over there is a crack in the wall. And you know what we do with cracks in walls? We blow them up. And it's been a while since we've seen one of these, hasn't it? I mean, obviously come over here, play Zelda's Lullaby. I will give you a magic spell, please take it. And with this, we'll get the last of the magic spells we can get in this game out of the 3. Din's Fire, Feroz Wind, and the last one... come on. Come on. Give it to me right now. Also we get healed, which is nice. Nehru's Love. A protective barrier. It's defensive magic you can use with C. Nehru's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battles made you weary, please come and see me. BSs again. The Great Fairies always fully heal you and restore your magic, which is nice. Angels, you'll see, yep. As you can see, the it actually shows the next to the name of the item how much magic that it uses, MP, magic points or whatever. And this uses double for Feroz Wind and Din's Fire uses. So, you better expect to be good. And it kind of is. However, its use is kind of niche. I'll just demonstrate. It creates a barrier that makes you just invincible. Just outright invincible. For a very short period of time. Which could be useful in certain situations. It is heavily draining on your magic though, so you might want to bring like a magic potion or something of the sort if you want to use this any amount of time. But yes, I'm just going to demonstrate this once. I might use it some more, although I never normally use it. It's normally just a nice thing to have. But it only lasts about 30 seconds to a minute. I'll put up the exact time it lasts on screen. But it's not very long lasting at all. And as I say that, it's still on right now. As you'll see, you can't actually use other forms of magic while it is in effect. Which is certainly intriguing. Because as you'll see, the magic meter flashes and it's flashing faster and faster as it runs out. But yeah, that means that technically this magic is in effect. Even though it takes away your magic the moment you use it, it counts as being in effect the whole time you use it. So that can make it a bit of a downside, is that you can't use any other forms of magic like fire arrows or your magic sword attack while you're using it. So that's just a bit of insight into that move. But yes, with all that said and done, join us in the next episode where we'll enter the Spirit Temple as a child and maybe get stuff in there done. Who knows? Maybe we'll get stuck again and we'll need to be an adult. Who knows? But yes, until then, see ya. I can see you. I see you. Don't. Yeah, see ya.